Hello, welcome to our abs and waist class and a bit of arms as well, working those triceps. By a bit, I mean a lot. We're going to start kneeling on the mat, 4-point kneeling. Wipe yourself down of your hair if you need to. And when you're ready, we're coming onto our hands and our knees. Hands go under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Pull that belly button up. Hands under shoulders, knees under those hips. We're nice flat back, brace through the core. We're going to extend our right leg and then our left arm. Bring them both down. Extend your left leg, then your right arm, and bring them both down at the same time. Extend right leg, left arm, pause. Bring them both in. Exhale, extend. Reach, and inhale to bend. Exhale, reach, opposite leg, then opposite arm. Pull that belly button up, and then bring it back. Now, your easier option is to stay here, extending the leg first, then the arm. Your harder option is to do both at the same time. Exhale, extending, reaching. Inhale, bend, change. Exhale, extend, reach. Inhale, bend, change. Now, our back is a nice tabletop, so imagine we have a very expensive glass of wine on our lower back and we are trying not to drop it. Last extension. Let's hold this next one out. Reach, hold. Exhale, bend hand to knee under belly button, keeping the spine still. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Tap your thigh under your belly button and then reach. Keep that glass of wine on that lower back. We have not spilled a drop yet. Exhale, bend, opposite hand to opposite knee. Feel those lower abs scoop as we bend. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Spine stays still. Eye gaze stays down to that mat. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Last one here. Now we hold it out. Pulse arm and leg up. 20 seconds here. Pulse and lift. Pull that belly button up. Squeeze that booty and the back of the shoulder to lift. We've got another 12, 11, 10. Reach those tippy toes long. Squeeze, lift. Good. Keep going. Almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down. Change sides. Pull that belly button up again. Reach that opposite arm and leg long. Exhale, we bend under the belly button. Scoop those lower abs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend, and inhale, reach. Exhale, use those lower abs. Scoop. Inhale, reach, squeeze that booty as we reach long. So we are working the whole body here. I know this looks like one of those really easy pregnancy exercises that you see on the internet, but it is really hard in real life. Hey. Exhale, we bring it in. Inhale, we reach. Last 2, 1. Pulse it up, little lower lift. 20 seconds here. Keep lifting through those abs, lifting through that chest. Squeeze that booty, squeeze back of the shoulder. Last 10. Squeeze, lift. Squeeze, lift. Keep going. We're almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little hold. And bring it down. Give it a little shake out. And then re-brace those abs again. Tuck those toes under. We're coming to our knee hover. Pull that belly to the spine. Keep that glass of wine on that lower back. And we just hover those knees a few inches off the mat. We're going into a cat-cow in this hover. Exhale, curl your spine, look back towards your knees, round your back. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. One more, curl. And arch. Ouchie mama, that's enough of those. We're coming back to our knee hovers for taps. So scoop those lower abs, hover those knees up, draw those shoulders down. Start to inhale, tap, and exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So this movement comes from the lower abs. Feel those lower abs scoop and lift those knees. It is quite challenging, but we're not here for long. About another 8 seconds, we're pressing back into down dog. Let's hover, hold for the last 3, 2, and 1. Press back to down dog. Take a little breather. Spread the fingers wide. We're going to come down into the knee hover. We're going to be tapping and lifting the knees 3 times. And then pressing back into our down dog and pausing and repeating that. Hover those knees, pull that belly up, tap 3, 2, 1, and then press back. Pause. Breathe. And let's come back down to that hover. Tap 3, 2, 1, and press back. Chest to thighs, bum to sky, spread the fingers wide. Breathe here, bent or straight legs you choose. Come back down, tap 3, 2, 1, and press it back. Big breaths here. Press chest to thighs. And let's take it back down. Lower lift, scoop lower abs to lift, and then press it back. Stretch. And let's take it back down. Lower lift, 3, 2, 1, press back. Now your easier option is to keep doing that. Your harder option, we're going to add some down dog push-ups. So we inhale, bend the elbows, aim the crown of our head toward the mat, and then exhale, extend our arms. Inhale, bend, aim the top of the head to the mat, exhale, extend. We're going to do 3 push-ups and then 3 knee hover taps, and then press back into the down dog. Join me for this one. Inhale, push up, 3, 2, 1, hover the knees, lower lift, 3. Now if you're not joining me for the push-up, you're just going to hold your down dog while we do our push-ups. This is really good for those shoulders. 3 push-ups in your down dog. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. Aim the top of the head towards the mat, and then hover the knees, 3 taps. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Stay strong. We're almost there with this one. I know it's tough. Super good for those shoulders and arms. 3 push-ups here, or choose to hold. Press those heels nice and low, lengthen those hamstrings, and then 3 lower lifts. Okay, hang in there, girl. We've got 1 more set of these. Press back to down dog. Let's go. 3 strong push-ups. 2, 1, and bring it down. Awesome job. Give those shoulders a little roll if you need. And let's take a quick little child's pose. We're going to come side lying now on our right side to work our triceps some more and our side waist. So if you remember our single arm tricep push-ups and oblique crunches from week 1, we are doing those again here. Lie down on your right side, legs extended, hips are stacked one on top of each other. Legs at a diagonal to the front of the mat. Waist is engaged, pull that belly in. We're lying down on our bottom arm. That top hand comes just in front of the chest, elbow is bent. So somewhere between your boobs and your belly button is where that hand's going to go. We're going to exhale, press into that top hand as you simultaneously press a little bit into your bottom arm to help you get up, lift your torso, and then lower. You can choose to bend your bottom elbow under, or you can have it straight. Let's go. Exhale, press, lift the upper body, and then lower it down. Now our top arm is not going to straighten, it stays bent. And our harder option is to add those legs. We lift the legs and the torso, and then we lower the legs and the torso. Bracing through those abs, crunching top rib to hip. Exhale, press down, lift both legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, tricep press, double leg lift. Crunch that top waist. Inhale, lower. So pull your top hip up towards your rib, squeezing inner thighs together. Now remember, your easier option is to keep your legs down. Exhale, press down into that hand and bottom elbow, lift the legs, inhale to lower. We have another 6 more to go here. Exhale, press up, inhale, lower. Now I know this is kind of a strange movement and you might feel really weird or weak doing this, but I promise we have a lot of muscles working here, and this is making you stronger in your arms and your abs and your inner thighs. Make this our last one, and we have little leg pulses at the top. Little pulse of those legs up and down, up and down. You can choose to rest your bottom hand down on the mat, kind of at like a 90-degree angle, squeezing those inner thighs together, crunching through this top waist, relaxing through that shoulder, and lower it down. We're going into a second set. Surprise! So your top arm is going to come forward now at 90 degrees, palm is down. Exhale, press up into that tricep press, and then inhale to lower. Add that double leg lower as well. Now if your bottom arm feels a little weird, you can move it more at 45 degrees, move it around. If you want to go Same as the first set, hand behind the head of that bottom arm, you can do that as well. Exhale, press into the top hand, squeeze that tricep, lift the waist, lift the torso, lift the legs. And inhale to lower. Keep going here, pulling that belly button back to our spine, scooping those lower abs as we lift. Let's hold this one up to pulse those legs again. Pulse, lift. Pulse, lift. Now, easier option, you can lower your head and just pulse those legs up, crunching through that top waist. Last one, and lower it down. All right, we're coming into a quick little side bend stretch, and then we're coming into oblique crunches now. So tuck that bottom knee in, extend that top arm long, lay down, bottom arm is extended to 90 degrees. We're coming into an oblique crunch, pointing our toes, bringing this top elbow to the top knee. Exhale, we crunch up. We simultaneously press into this bottom arm, that elbow bends, and then inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch, bend elbow to knee, lower. Join with me if you haven't yet. Exhale, crunch up, inhale, lower. So use this top waist to pull that knee up to the elbow. Press down into that bottom forearm to help you get up. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Crunch, lift. Super good for the sides of the abs. Eye gaze, it goes towards that top knee as we crunch. And then lengthen long, extend your leg as we lower. We've got a few more here before we lie down on our back and do some more core work. Exhale, we crunch. Inhale, we lower. All the way down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Press into that hand, big lift. Inhale, we lower. Last 3, 2, and one more. Curl and lower it down. Roll onto your back. I'm just going to change sides. Voila, magic. Rest your feet down on the mat. Hands could just reach up and touch your ankles. So heels are nice and close to our bottom. And we're finding that neutral spine that we always do before we curl. So you want to come into a slight pelvic tilt, so there's a small arch in your lower back. Your hip bones are nice and flat, and your belly button is drawing down. If you haven't watched those tutorial videos yet, get on it before you do any more Pilates workouts so you have more of an idea of what I mean. Elbows nice and wide, thumbs run down the side of the neck, chin away from the chest. We inhale, prepare, and we exhale to curl. Slide ribs to hips. This is our chest lift. Now, it's not a huge crunch movement. The tips of our shoulder blades stay pressing down into the mat. Exhale, we curl, slide ribs to hips, eyes towards knees. Inhale, we lower. Keep those elbows wide. They don't actually fold around our ears. They stay pointing nice and open to this side. Keep that chin away from chest. Remember, we have that little peach between our chin and our chest. We're trying not to drop it. Exhale, curl ribs to hips. Inhale, lower. Keep that pelvis nice and still. We're isolating those upper abs here. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Last 2, we're going to add 3 little crunch pulses at the top. That is 3 short, sharp exhales with every pulse. Let's go. Exhale, curl pulse. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Exhale, curl pulse. 3, 2, 1, inhale, lower. So it's a full crunch plus 3 pulses. Exhale, curl pulse. 3, 2, 1, inhale, lower. Every time we pulse, we want to slide our ribs closer to our hips. Keep that chin away from the chest. Now, just check on what your neck is doing. We want our head to be pressing back into our hands. We're creating a comfy little hammock for that neck. So your head should be pretty heavy in your hands. That is going to support your neck. We have another 3. Exhale, curl pulse. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. We have another 2. We are going to hold it up and just do these pulses. One more like this. Lower it down. Curl, hold it up. And pulse. 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 Exhale, curl. Keep chin away from chest. Eyes towards knees. Slide ribs to hips. Keep going. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Give your abs a little rub if you need. Imprint the spine now. So draw ribs to hips. Flatten your lower back down into the mat. Float legs to tabletop. Knees over hips. No feet down towards the bum. We're literally a tabletop, shins parallel to the sky. Pressing that lower back down, we're going into a crunch with a single leg extension. So we're going to exhale, curl up, work the lower abs as we extend one leg, and then inhale to lower the head. So we're doing the same thing with the upper body, adding in the lower body, the lower abs. Exhale, curl, extend your right leg. Inhale, lower, bend to the knee. Exhale, curl, we extend our left leg. Inhale, lower, bend the knee. As we extend our leg, we point those toes, reach those tippy toes long. Exhale, curl, extend. Inhale, lower, bend. Good, slide ribs to hips as we curl. Inhale to lower. Exhale, ribs to hips extend. Inhale to lower. Now imagine we are squishing a blueberry down into the mat with that lower back, and keep squishing that blueberry this whole time. We do not want that lower back to lift. That's where we might start to feel lower back discomfort. Now we're going to add a single leg wave at the top. So what we're going to do is curl up, hold the curl, do one straight leg wave up and down with that leg, and then bend it to tabletop lower. Your easier option is to do one bend and extend and then lower. Join me for the next one. Exhale, curl, wave the leg up, lower the leg, and then lower the head. Exhale, curl, wave the leg up, wave the leg down, and then lower the head. Keep breathing as we do that leg wave. One leg wave, and then we lower it down. Remember, easier option, go into that bent and then extended position instead. A few more here. Exhale, curl, one leg wave. We're using those lower abs to wave that leg up and down. Really draw ribs to hips and really scoop flat across those lower abs. Imagine you're trying to zip up a really tight pair of jeans. Really draw down from those lower abs to brace the core. We have another 15 seconds here. Keep going at your own pace. Exhaling to curl, extend the leg, wave it up, wave it down, and then we lower our head. Keep those elbows nice and wide. Last one. And lower it down. Have a little breather. Now what we're going to do is curl up and hold. Lower and lift one leg 8 times. Exhale, curl up, hold. Wave that right leg down and up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. I like to reach my arms forward here. You can choose to keep them behind your head. Or easier option, you can hold on to the top of that left knee. Couple more here before we change. Scooping lower abs as we exhale. Inhale, we wave it down. Last one. Bend it in. Stay lifted. Left leg. Exhale, lift 8. Inhale, lower. Exhale, wave 7. Inhale, lower. Exhale, wave 6. Inhale, lower. Exhale, wave 5. 4. Scoop lower abs. Open chest. 3. 2. One more. Hold it up. Grab the top of your right thigh. Single leg stretch. Pull the knee in for 2 times and then switch. Pulse, pulse, exhale. Inhale, switch. Pulse, pulse, exhale. Chin away from chest. Inhale, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Reach your toes long. Pulse, pulse, switch, reach long. Pulse, pulse, switch, reach long. Easier option, your head can remain down. If your neck is hurting, keep your head down. Scoop those lower abs as we pull that knee in and extend the opposite leg. Few more here. Exhale, pull, pull, inhale, switch. Exhale, pull, pull. Stay strong, stay lifted. See if we can curl a little bit higher. Last 3, 2, one more. And bring it down. Hug those knees in. Have a little breather. You can rock side to side if that feels good. We've got obliques now working the side waist. Alright, when we're ready, take those hands behind the head again, float those legs to tabletop, knees over hips, imprint your lower spine, squish that blueberry. We're going to exhale, curl up, rotate to the left, extend the right leg, and then lower down. Only to the left we go for now. Join me on this one. Exhale, curl, rotate to the left, extend the right leg, inhale to lower. As we curl, we're reaching our right armpit across to our left hip. Exhale, curl, reach armpit to hip. Inhale, lower. Our left elbow pretty much stays down on the mat for this. we don't want to fold those elbows around the head. So use your waist to lift rather than your neck or your elbows. Let's go for another 2. Exhale, curl, rotate. We're going to hold the last one up and wave this right leg up and down. Let's hold this one up. Wave that right leg up, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, 9, 8. You can choose to reach your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Easier option, you can choose to place your left foot down. A few more here, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, hold, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Changing sides, float those legs to tabletop, squish that blueberry under the lower back. Inhale to prepare, exhale to curl, reach across to the opposite side of the body, inhale, lower. Exhale, left armpit to right hip, inhale, lower. Reach our left tippy toes nice and long. Keep that right leg in our tabletop. Exhale, curl, twist. Inhale, bring it back. Last 2, exhale, curl, rotate. Inhale, lower. We hold this one up for those leg lowers. Exhale, wave left leg up for 10. Inhale, lower. 9. Choose to reach left arm long if you like. 8. 7. Exhale, wave it all the way up over the hip for 6. Easy option, right foot can plant down. 5. Scoop lower abs to lift. 4. 3. Keep twisting and curling. 2. 1. Hold it low. Hold the reach. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Give your abs a little bit of a rub if you need. Reach arms long, legs long. Take a little stretch through those abs. Now we're going to combo those. So we're going to curl up and rotate and then lower and lift the straight leg one time and then lower down and change sides. So we're doing that oblique rotation with a single leg lower lift. Float those legs to tabletop, brace the abs, hands behind the head. Exhale, we twist to the left, pause, lower lift the right leg, and then lower the head. Exhale, curl, twist to the right, lift, lower the left leg, and then lower the head, bend it. Exhale, curl to the left, wave the leg up, wave it down, and then lower our head. Exhale, we curl to the right, wave the left leg up, down, and then lower. Remember, you can choose to bend and extend the leg instead of that straight leg wave. Sliding opposite armpit towards opposite hip, create an X shape across the front of your body as we curl and twist. We have another 20 seconds left to go, and then we are finished with our supine ab work. We're going to even ourselves up on the other side with those triceps and oblique crunches. Exhale, we twist. Last 15 seconds to go. Inhale, center, rotate to the other side. Let's stay lifted in the center. Twisting once more. And lower it down. Hug those knees in. Have a little stretch, little rock out. And let's come lie on our left side. We've got those tricep push-ups, so extend that bottom arm long, or remember you can tuck your elbow in, hand behind your head. Bring those legs to the front corner of the mat so we're a diagonal line. Stack hips on top of each other, and top hand comes down somewhere between your boobs and your belly button, probably right under your chest will be a good spot, but if it feels uncomfortable, feel free to move it up or down. Exhale, pressing into that hand, let's lift into that tricep push-up. Inhale, lower the body. Exhale, press, lift the upper body. Inhale to lower, keep squeezing legs together, and then we add the legs. Exhale, press, lift upper body, lower body. Inhale, lower. Using those obliques to lift, pull your top hip up to your top rib. Exhale, press into the hand, point that elbow directly to the side, crunch to lift. Exhale, press, lift. Few more here. Press down into that bottom elbow as well. So the more you press into the bottom elbow, the easier this is going to be. Let's hold this last one up to pulse those legs. Little lower lift for 12, 11, 10. Remember, you can lower your head if you need to. Harder option, stay up. Crunch your hip to your rib. Exhale, crunch hip to rib. Exhale, crunch hip to rib. Last 2. And 1, lower it down. Second set of tricep push-ups, but this time our arm is forward more, kind of a 45, somewhere between 45 and 90 degrees. Bottom waist is lifted away from the mat. Exhale, press into that top arm and that bottom elbow. Lift those legs up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press, lift, squeeze the back of this tricep on this top arm. Zip up those inner thighs. Imagine they're glued together, crunching hip to rib and rib to hip. Keep going here. We've got another 20 seconds to go. Stay strong. Big press through that palm to lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, press, lift. Lift those legs if we can. Keep going. You've got another 10 seconds. We're going to hold it up and pulse those legs up and down. Last 4, 3, 2. Let's lift this one up, hold, and pulse those legs up and down. Remember, your easy option is to lower your head, pull your hip to your rib. Exhale, hip to rib. Exhale, hip to rib. Working both sides of the waist, the bottom and the top. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Tuck that bottom knee under, extend top leg, reach top arm long for those oblique crunches, and walk that hand forward a little. Exhale, crunch up, knee to elbow, elbow to knee, press into bottom elbow. Inhale, lower, extend the arm. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, lower, extend the arm. Exhale, breathe out through the mouth. Remember your Pilates breath. Inhale, lower, reach long. Exhale, crunch, pull that knee up to the elbow. Eyes toward that top knee. Let's point those tippy toes. Inhale to lower. Exhale, curl. Inhale to lower. Press down into that elbow to lift your bottom armpit off the mat. Really crunching through that top oblique. Exhale, big crunch. Press into that bottom forearm. Inhale, lower. Point those tippy toes. Few more here. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Last 20 seconds to go. Stay strong. We're almost there. This is our last little bit for the abs, and then we've got some triceps to finish. Exhale, crunch, 20 seconds. Inhale, stretch. Lift up through that bottom armpit. It should come off the floor, and then lower it down. Last 10. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a roll onto our back, and then let's prop ourselves up. We have some tricep dips sitting on our bottom. Take those hands underneath our shoulders. Walk those feet hip width apart. I'll just show you a couple. We're going to lift that bottom up. Inhale, bend the elbows. Tap that bottom to the mat. Exhale, press. We're pointing our elbows backwards. Let's go for 7. Inhale, dip. Exhale, press. 6. Inhale, slide forward slightly with your bum. Exhale, press. 5. Inhale, dip. Exhale, press. Point those elbows to the wall behind us. 4. Stay strong. Last 3. Exhale, press. Drive through those heels for 2. Press. 1 more. Bend. And press. Have a little shakeout before we go into a single leg version. Fun, fun. So what you're going to do is lift yourself up, float your left leg to tabletop, and as we inhale, bend the elbows, we bend the knee, and as we exhale, extend the arms, we extend the leg. Inhale, bend, exhale, press. Inhale, bend, exhale, press. 1 more, bend, press. Bring that left leg down, float right leg up. Inhale, bend, exhale, press. Elbows bend, knee bends, and then extend. For 2. And 1, and come down. Give those wrists a little shake out if we need. Give those shoulders a roll. And we have 1 more set of tricep presses like this. So pop yourself up again, open your chest. This time we're going to lift our heels. Now if this is too much, keep your heels down, that's fine. Inhale, we bend the elbows, lower the bum, tap the mat. Exhale, we press. Squeeze those elbows backwards. Easier option, heels down. Inhale, bend, exhale, press. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. Let's go for 3. Press, almost there. 2. Press, 1 more, bend. Press. and come down. Come seated, extend one arm to the sky, grab that elbow and pull it down the back of your shoulder, taking a tricep stretch. Open the arms, pull the other elbow down, lift the chin, stretch the opposite tricep. Okay, now we're going to come propped up on our elbows to work our lower abs. So pop your elbows underneath your shoulders, lift your chest and tuck your tail under so our lower back is pressing down into the mat. Float those legs to tabletop. I'll just show you a couple movements to start. What we're going to do is inhale, lower the legs to one side. Exhale, bring them back to center with the waist. Inhale, lower to the other side. Exhale, back to center with the waist. Start to join me. Inhale, we tip to the side. Exhale, we come back to center. Now your harder option is to do this with straight legs. Extend the legs to the sky. Inhale, tip to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale to the right, lifting left butt cheek. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left, lifting right butt cheek. Exhale to center. Couple more here. We're going to add a semicircle, bending and then extending the legs. But if that gets too much, you're just going to keep going here. Now we're going to add on. I'll show you what we're going to do, so just watch a few. We're going to start with knees bent to the right. Inhale, extend the legs, circle to the left. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, extend the legs, circle to the right. Exhale, bend to the right. Now your easier option, if that's not available, is to just keep going side to side with bent legs. Get ready to go. Press that lower back down, open through your chest, and float your legs to tabletop to join me. Inhale, we bring our legs over to the right, extend them, circle around to the left, exhale, bend to tabletop. Inhale, extend, circle around to the right, exhale, bend to tabletop. Inhale, extend, circle to the left, exhale to tabletop. Inhale, extend, circle to the right, exhale, bend. Keep going here, wringing out through the waist, working the obliques and the lower abs. Inhale, extend. Exhale to bend. Inhale, extend. Couple more to go. Exhale to bend. We have two more each side. Inhale, extend. Circle to the right. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Circle to the left. Exhale, bend. One more to the right. Inhale, extend. Circle, bend. Come to center. Easier option, stay here. Otherwise, see if you can pop yourself up on your hands. Lift your elbows. Level 1, stay there. Level 2, reach hands forward, grab your ankles, open your chest. Level 2, stay here. Level 3, reach your hands off your ankles, palms facing, balance, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open those knees, bottoms of the feet together, wide. Take a stretch through those hips for a second before we finish with some postural work. We're going to finish lying down on our belly. When you're ready, roll onto your stomach. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Extend your legs. Point the toes. Rest your forehead on your hands. Actually, just pop your head up and watch me do a couple before you join. We're coming into a back extension. So what we're going to do is lift the elbows first. Then exhale, lift the upper body and the lower body. Keep the forehead glued to the hands. Inhale, lower, elbows tap. Exhale, elbows lift, then body lifts. Point your toes, reach them long, and then inhale, lower. Join me for the next one. Exhale, elbows lift, torso lift, squeeze the butt, reach the crown of the head long. Inhale, lower. Exhale, elbows lift, torso lift, squeeze the glutes and shoulder blades. Inhale, lower. Our eye gaze stays down to the mat and our forehead stays glued to our hands. Few more here. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, elbows lift first, then the body. Squeeze the shoulders and then lower. Exhale, lift the elbows, lift the body, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale to lower. Hold the next one up. Elbows lift, body lifts, pause, hold. Eye gaze to floor, tippy toes long, squeeze shoulders together for 2 and 1. Lower down, press back into a child's pose, knees wide, press into the hands. Feel free to hang out here for a few more seconds. Otherwise, we are done. Thank you for joining me in the studio, and I will see you next time.